Hey everyone. Ooh, cool filters. Beam, what's this? Hop. How's everyone? I don't think this got a good view here. We'll see. Just want to have a... Ooh. Hi everyone, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. The stream, the title is official. I am cancer free. I've been cancer free for a few months and it's been a journey. But at the same time, even though I beat this, I'm still have one. Hey there, Richard. Hi. I beat cancer. I've done chemo. I've done radiation. I did my first operation. I have no boobs. You can see I still have radiation treatment aftermath still. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It is wonderful news. I'm so happy. But I have one more operation left, which is to reconstruct my chest. Oh, much better, much better. Okay, because now I have like a handheld thing to hold the camera. Guys, it's been such a nut journey. It's been super nuts. Like, I couldn't believe I had cancer in the first place because I was vegan, vegetarian mostly. I didn't, I worked out. I was always healthy, drank water. I would drink, but not so much. I'm just trying to find a spot that I can looks good and that's not as noisy as outside. Thank you so much, Cryptomaniac. Thank you. You've been with me in this journey from the beginning and every day, so you know. Guys, it's been, I can ask and answer any questions, but it's been a rough journey finding out that I had cancer. I couldn't believe it. I noticed because I had this ball on my chest, on my right boob right here, and it was growing. It was tiny, but I was like, nah, it can't be anything, And then months passed and it was growing. And I should have checked it earlier. Thank you. I hope, yes, that's why I'm doing this live, to help other people that know someone that's going through this or is going through this, because I totally depended on YouTube, on social media and groups of breast cancer to know what was going to happen to me, to see if anyone's feeling the way I am feeling, if anyone's going to the same situations, procedures, treatments, because every cancer treatment, every journey is different. It doesn't matter if we have the same condition. I would meet women in chemo that they only needed less chemo than me or more, or they did radiation first, then chemotherapy, or none of it, But it's been the hardest. This is the hardest thing I've ever have to deal with. This has been my hardest journey. But I'm so blessed that I always had beautiful and wonderful people with me. My parents, my fiance, my friends, my coworkers, even people I haven't seen in years, people that I knew from other places and countries I've lived in. And a lot of people donated me money, and we got together. But yeah, it's just been, it was a heck of a journey. So I just have one more surgery left. I have two options to think of, like, what should I do? And I'm just doing that, just deciding, taking my time to see what is it that I'm gonna do. Here's like my port scar. I had a port there to do the chemotherapy. Now it's gone. Now I have a cute scar. Maybe I'll put a tattoo on it or something. We'll see. Or maybe it'll go away, the scar, in time. We'll figure that out. But yeah, it was painful. Doing chemo, I have to be honest, like, I was blessed because a lot of people I knew were going, when they did chemotherapy, it was going way, way worse than me. Like, I was in pain. Yes, I was tired. There's a point that I was so tired that I was taking a bath, and I was so tired I couldn't even get out of the tub. I remember I felt sick, but I never vomited. And that, to me, I just tried to never vomit. And that's like the number one side effect, is vomiting and feeling nauseous. Like, I did feel nauseous, but thank God I never vomited, because that, to me, is the most gross. I hate vomiting. Like, I really did. Yeah, I'm just here chilling, guys. I'm just felt like I just wanted to talk about this, because even though I beat it and everything, I still feel like there's like a blockage in me to like do other things with my life and stuff. So I just thought maybe you have to like tell the world or someone I don't know about my journey, or help someone, you know, because I feel great. I feel super happy that I beat this, but I still feel kind of still lost and still trying to get to know like about myself again, because for over a year and something I was just pretty much quarantined. And I know everyone was quarantined, but I had to go to all my doctor appointments alone, my operations alone. And there were moments that my mind, my energy just wasn't there, and just listening to what the doctor's instructions were for me and everything. I remember one time that when she told me, oh, you have cancer, but I was in the office, because she told me first on the phone, then I had to go and she had to tell me the details in the office. One of my doctors, like, when she was talking to me, and I was just like staring like blank face, like in shock, but like, you know, trying to keep my composure. And then she just realized that all the information she gave me just went whoop right over my head, and she literally just wrote down everything in a piece of paper. She is so sweet. And my number one thing is, if you have a deadly disease like cancer or anything else, what my doctor told me, which helped me, is just that you cannot think, you cannot feel, you cannot let that you're defeated. Like, you have to, in your mind, know that you already beat it, that you are healthy, that you are good, because your brain and your mind does exactly what your body does. Like, your mind controls all your organs, how the blood flows, the oxygen in your body, the veins, all the organs. And that's what I did, you know. I didn't even dare to think that I was gonna die. Like, that to me was like I had to hide that thought, that fear in me, and just, you know, put on a face that everything's okay, you know. Even though I know you saw one of my videos I have when I got diagnosed, and then my hair was falling off, and we decided to cut the rest of it. Like, yeah, like, even with that, even when I saw the changes in my skin had the worst reaction to chemo. Like, I didn't vomit, but I have these marks still on my body, in my face. I have makeup to cover it. Like, I usually have clear skin, but like, I have all these, like, in my back, all these like marks. You see all these dots? They were worse. They were like bright red. Like, you can see here my chest from radiation, the effects, and my armpit, and like everything. It's just so bad. Like, you see all these marks on my arm? I had them everywhere. See? Everywhere. But you know what? It's looking way better. My back has it all. Like, really gross. Like, I don't like, this is as most skin I am showing, and it's because it's hot and I'm in my house. But usually I'll wear something to cover up, and in my back and everything. And then, you know, the chemo made my face really fat and all that stuff, and my self-esteem did go down, because I obviously take care of myself a lot, like how I look and all that stuff. So when I started seeing the way I look and not liking it that much, or not recognizing myself, let's say, it was really hard. It was really, really hard. And I was really trying to be like, oh, but you know, you have the best medical team, you have the best people in your life that's helping you and that support you and that are you through the good and bad, and that was a beautiful thing to witness and feel, honestly. But you know, I'm only human. My hair was falling off when I had pretty long hair finally. And yeah, and then all these marks on my body started growing, and the doctors didn't know why it was growing, all these marks on me. But yeah, but guess what? Out of all that, I survived, and I'm here still. And I do want to say that if you know anyone that's going through cancer or going through this, or yourself, like, just know that you have to think, you have to know for a fact down into your core that you got this, that you already beat this, and that you're just going now to make it never come back again, or like not have that option. So that was my mentality the whole time. And it's really hard to have that mentality when once you announce to your friends and your family that you have cancer, that everyone always calls you, everyone writes you so many messages. I literally got over 800 messages on Facebook alone, just on Facebook. And my other social medias, they were lit as hell. And I try to answer everyone's message and stuff, but everyone that would talk to me would be talking about, are you cancer? Are you okay? Are you going to survive? Like, everyone just kept asking me those questions. So it was really hard to be in that mental state, like, no, I beat this, I got this, you know. But yeah, I had to say, like, oh, yes, I have it, but I'm going to be fine. The doctor says, you know, no worries, that I just have to do what they say. And, you know, that's how I pretty much survived. Literally was my will of knowing that this was not going to kill me, and the support of my friends and family taking care of me, like really taking care of me, like taking care of me in the sense, like when I had my my second operation where I moved, like, I don't have boobs, when I moved all my boobs out, it was really sore, it was really painful after the drugs were off. And I couldn't even take myself a bath. I couldn't even wipe myself in the bathroom. My fiance had to wipe me. My mom had to wipe me. Like, it is such a weird position, a weird thing, just a weird feeling watching these people do this to you. And you just have to be humble and just be like, wow, like, these little things that we take for granted that, you know, we just don't think about every day that you know, makes a difference in our life. So yeah, I do feel kind of stuck though. Like, I'm really glad that I beat this and stuff, but I just feel like, what do I do next? You know, like, what do I do next with my life? I felt like I thought, and I've written down, I've been writing, and I'm just been, you know, just taking it day by day. I thought going live on YouTube was gonna help me maybe pass that block I have with myself, to like keep doing my music, to go do shows, to like link up and create. And like, I have a studio in my house to write music. And I have, you know, during this whole process, I was doing music videos. I was in chemotherapy and my peak and my worst and my most painful, my most ugliest. I did 2 music videos that I'm very glad I did them, but to be honest, it's hard for me to see the music videos because I feel like I look super ugly. Like, I look ugly. But it was not the makeup, it's not like the camera guy or anything. It was just that my skin was like not there. My face was so swollen. My body was super swollen, and my skin was just, ugh. But thank goodness, you know, all of that is temporary. All of that is just temporary, and I beat it. And I'm really grateful, because guys, just know, if you know anyone going through this, like, do not abandon them. Do not abandon them, because that can literally kill them. just have more patience. I had to have patience with myself. I had to have patience with my family that was like taking care of me, you know. There was some, you know, headbutting and stuff, but it was thankfully it was never anything too serious or anything. It was just like, you know how families are. So thank goodness it wasn't like that. But guys, this is like literally like a really, really scary disease to have. And to everyone, thank God to everyone, they thought I looked great doing it, that I looked like nothing fazed me, but that was all to protect my heart, to protect my state of mind, to protect my family and friends. You know, I didn't want to lose it, though I felt like I wanted to lose it a couple of times. And I think I did have like a meltdown one time with my boyfriend. And yeah, thank God that he's very caring and he's sweet and he understands me, even if I don't tell him, but he kind of gets me. So that made it super better. If you guys have any questions, don't be shy. So yeah, I did radiation, which is wild. It's literally you go every day for 30. I had to go 33 days every day to the clinic to do a radiation treatment, and literally thank you so much for your thank you so much for your message. I appreciate you. You always like all my music and all my stuff, so I appreciate you. Muchas gracias por el mensaje. But yeah, like, look, my chest, this is my chest looking nice, like nice, because this was like purple black, like all of this, like my armpit, all of this. And I do get shocks of electricity, like in my body, just like stabbing me, like the skin was hurting me, like I had to wear like now I can feel like I could wear like something tight, like before, no, because it's like the worst sunburn in the world. That's how it feels. The worst thing ever. My armpit, ugh, disgusting. One thing though, one good thing about talking about armpits, one good thing about this whole thing when I had my surgery to remove my breast was that now I don't need to wear deodorant because I don't even sweat in my armpits. Like I work out, everything else sweats but my armpits, and I never smell bad in my armpits. So I think that's one of the only positive things that hasn't like my body gone through with this. But yeah, that just for real, if you know anyone going through cancer, any disease like this, just please be patient with them, just support them. You don't, if it's someone that you're probably know, but you don't want to be all in their life and taking care of them, that is totally okay, that is totally fine. Trust me, there's a lot of people writing to me if they wanted to come here, and I appreciate them, but I kind of felt like I feel like my immediate family and I had it down and organized, you know. But always check up on them. Tell them that they mean so much to you. Tell them that they look good, even if they have no hair, no eyelashes, no eyebrows. Like, my friends will be so nice, right, to me, you're so beautiful in and out. And I was like, oh my God, I felt like shit. But at least I was like, you know what, thank you. Like, just take the compliment and just be like, thank you. And be grateful for it and embrace it. Yeah. So many times I've cried. Oh, I cried all the time. A lot of times. Not always sad. Sometimes because you get surprised about yourself and of other people. But yeah, my doctors were all excellent. Like, I can't complain. All my doctors were really good. They really took care of me. They all were rooting for me. When I was doing chemo, one of the nurses gave me a beautiful necklace. I thought that was super nice. And it's just been an emotional ride, and I'm so glad it's almost over. It's almost over. Like, my surgery's in October, like almost over. So, and then I don't know which surgery I'm gonna get. I'm between two of them. This one of fat grafting, or this other one which is just putting saline like silicone in my boobs, and we're done. You know, that's the quick one. Like, if anyone was doing like a breast augmentation. But we'll see what happens in October. And there I would feel like then it'll be 2022 and I will be totally cured like this. Like hopefully my skin, hopefully my port scar would all be gone. And I know I will tear it up because I've gotten so many opportunities just while I'm sick to do gigs and stuff, and to travel and to do shows, but I just can't because A, COVID, and B, because I'm going through this. And I just felt like I want to, do things right. But I've been dropping a lot of songs and music videos and content. But I really miss my YouTube people. I know I barely get on it. I just been posting music videos and stuff, but I kind of like going live and just talking about stuff. And if anyone just needs to talk or to vent out that's going through this and you want to talk to me, you can always write to me here on the comments. I would read them and answer. Or you can go on my Instagram at DJ Lamu. You can DM me there. And I will always gladly answer. And because there's a bunch of YouTubers that I would see and watch, and literally I would be in tears like, oh my God, I feel the same way. Yes, I do. I understand what you're going through perfectly. That's how I feel, and I don't know how to express it. So I know these YouTube videos are super, super important. Sharing your knowledge, sharing your experience. It's sometimes not easy because I've been thinking about doing this so many times, but I just been kind of scared about it because I just haven't felt like myself 100%. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't feel myself 100% now, and I'm still doing it. Sometimes you have to just push that, thought that's not even real and just do what you want to do. So I'm gonna leave you guys there. Hopefully I'll tune in and I'm doing something funner than venting out to you guys. But I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Know that you are powerful, that you are worthy, that you're abundant, and nothing's gonna tear you down, only if you want it to tear you down. So guys, until next time, los amo, los quiero. Un beso, a kiss. Bye guys.